Ayn Rand, The Virtue of Selfishness, A New Concept of Egoism. Embark on a journey to challenge conventional beliefs with Ayn Rand's provocative book, The Virtue of Selfishness, A New Concept of Egoism. This summary will delve into the author's argument that morality can be determined objectively, and that rational self-interest is the cornerstone of a moral life. Explore the implications of embracing selfishness as a positive trait, the significance of a capitalist society rooted in self-interest, and the role of government in defending our rights. Prepare yourself for an unconventional yet enlightening perspective that will transform how you perceive your principles and values in life.
Objective morality. Morality is not just a matter of personal taste. According to the author, ethical beliefs can be grounded in hard facts. By committing to survival, humans provide a fundamental value that creates a natural ethical framework. The framework is simple: what helps us survive is good, and what threatens our existence is bad. However, reasoning is required to distinguish between good and bad options, as our instincts are not always reliable. Some decisions are objectively good while others are objectively bad. Rational self-interest and morality. The author introduces a new fundamental and objective moral principle that revolves around preserving one's life. According to the author, being selfish is good as long as it is rational, and every human being should look out for their welfare based on the notion that they are ends in themselves. However, this does not mean that every desire is rational or morally good. Living morally requires shouldering a burden and using reason to seek true self-interest. The rationality of selfish morality. If you have a selfish interest in helping others, it's moral. This is the message of the book that tells us to prioritize our own rational selfishness instead of sacrificing the welfare of those we love to help strangers. The author argues that helping our loved ones is not selfless but an expression of our personal and selfish love. While it may be good to help strangers, sacrificing our interests for their welfare is irrational and not morally virtuous. The Rationality of Capitalism. In this book, the author argues that capitalism, founded on trade, respects the principles of self-interest and natural rights. A society of traders is characterized by pure, unregulated capitalism that motivates citizens by appealing to their rational economic self-interest. People work productively towards their goals, treating others neither as masters nor inferiors. The emergence of capitalism creates social cohesion without the need for brutal compulsion. The citizens in a capitalist society respect each other's natural political rights and develop rational, self-interested relationships, which benefit them mutually but also contribute to the growth of society as a whole. The system is built on rational, self-interested actions and is fundamentally moral socio-economic. Restricting government for the greater good. In a capitalist society, the role of government is to regulate and ensure nobody infringes on the rights of others. The ideal government should not tax or regulate private conduct, leaving citizens free to act as they please. The American government has gone beyond its fundamental role and introduced new rights, posing a threat to established ones. Pure capitalism guarantees each person's liberty to dispose of their income as they choose. New rights that come at the expense of others undermine established ones. To maintain a society that respects individuals' rational self-interest and true rights, the government must restrict its powers and maintain limitations. The Argument of Intimidation. The book discusses the concept of the argument from intimidation, a tactic used by moral and political opponents to dismiss their opponent's argument as immoral or invalid, rather than addressing the argument itself. The author compares this tactic to the story of the emperor's new clothes and emphasizes the importance of standing firm in moral conviction and pursuing truth rather than seeking approval. The book promotes free thinking and discourages intellectual intimidation.
In conclusion, The Virtue of Selfishness, A New Concept of Egoism, by Ayn Rand offers a thought-provoking stance on morality, selfishness, and political rights. By arguing that morality is grounded in objective facts and embracing rational self-interest as morally good, Rand dismantles conventional moral norms. Advocating for pure, unregulated capitalism, she insists that such a society upholds the principles of self-interest and natural rights. The role of government, she argues, should be limited to defending our rights without infringing on personal freedoms or enforcing false duties. However, embracing these ideas may expose you to intellectual intimidation from naysayers. The key to overcoming such challenges is to maintain moral certainty and a commitment to the pursuit of truth.